Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Thursday, the 6th day of June, which is the third day of Sivan. Okay, I want to tell you some more things that you need to know about the holiday of Shavuos. Many people will be staying up and learning Torah all night long on the first night of Shavuos. Okay, but there are some pitfalls that I want you to know about. Pitfall number one. Lots of the people who want to stay up on Shavuos night to learn all night long are not really up to learning all night long, if you know what I mean. They want to do it just to do it, to say, I did it, I stayed up all night Shavuos. But then they're not really learning so hard. They're mostly just up for the shtick of saying, I made it, I stayed up the whole night of Shavuos. So if that's your main motivation, I want you to consider reconsidering, because if you're not going to learn all Shavuos night, you're not going to learn Torah in a good, strong, meaningful way, then what are you really doing? Staying up just for the shtick of it? There is no mitzvah really to stay up just for the shtick of it. If you're going to learn Torah throughout the night, then that's a beautiful thing. But if you're just going to stay up, there are problems. Problem number one, you're probably going to disturb a whole lot of other people who are learning Torah, and they should not be bothered and dragged into your conversations and things like that. Secondly, I know a lot of people who stay up but don't really have the attention span to learn all night long. They end up kind of shul hopping on Shavuos night, and they say, oh, let's go check out this shul, and let's go check out this shul. And so it's not safe, first of all, to be walking around in the middle of the night. Shul hopping, there's no such mitzvah as shul hopping. And again, you're going to disturb people when you go to all of the places where you're going. And another thing, when you go from shul to shul to shul and you just hang out, and it becomes a great night of socializing. So a lot of negative things can happen during the socializing, not the least of which is Lashon Hara. You're going to end up schmoozing and schmoozing and schmoozing. So often in long schmoozes, Lashon Hara ends up being told, and God does not want you staying up all night Shavuos night in order to fill your deck with more moments of Lashon Hara in your history. So it would be a great idea to consider not running around from shul to shul, schmoozing on the holy night of Shavuos, and racking up a whole bunch of moments of Lashon Hara, which is inappropriate. Another reason is that some of the people who stay up Shavuos night just for the shtick of it, and they say, I made it, I made it, I made it, then they have to daven at the crack of dawn, at around 5 in the morning, and then they're falling asleep throughout that whole davening. And it's not good when you fall asleep during davening on Shavuos morning. There's a command every morning to say Shema. And if you sleep through the mitzvah of Shema, you wasted a chance to fulfill the mitzvah of saying Shema that morning, all for the shtick of I stayed up Shavuos night. So what's more important? I mean, the mitzvah of saying Shema appropriately while being wide awake, or surviving the shtick of saying I stayed up Shavuos night. So I don't want to be misunderstood here. It is a wonderful thing to stay up and learn Torah all of Shavuos night. But that's only if you're not going to fall prey to the many pitfalls like wasting your time, bothering others, saying Lashon Hara, falling asleep during davening, etc. If you think you're above all those problems, then I would say go ahead and stay up Shavuos night and learn Torah. Otherwise, how about considering going to sleep? Learning Torah all day the next day when you're wide awake. If you're really in it for the Torah, then get a good night's sleep, daven properly, stay up all afternoon on Shavuos afternoon, and it's a long afternoon, and then you'll fulfill the mitzvah of learning Torah appropriately, not in that crazy way of just saying, I fulfill the shtick of staying up all night, Shavuos night. Okay, consider this when making your plans for Shavuos night. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.